World of Lighthouse Channel Intro. Welcome to the World of Lighthouses, where we explore everything you need to know about the fascinating world of beacons and their histories. Today, we're taking a closer look at one of the most iconic and historically significant lighthouses in the United States, the Boston Lighthouse. Whether you're a lighthouse enthusiast or just a lover of history, this video is sure to provide some amazing insights. Let's dive into the story of Boston Lighthouse, a beacon that has guided ships safely for centuries. Script. Boston Lighthouse is not only the oldest lighthouse in the United States, but it is also a symbol of the enduring relationship between maritime safety and innovation. Located on Little Brewster Island, which is just about 5 miles off the coast of Boston Harbor, Boston Lighthouse has a rich history that spans over 300 years. In this video, we're going to uncover the story of this iconic structure, exploring its origins, evolution, and significance in both the history of Boston and American maritime navigation. The history of Boston Lighthouse dates back to 1716 when the first lighthouse was constructed. At the time, Boston Harbor was one of the busiest and most important ports in the American colonies, and the need for a lighthouse to guide ships safely into the harbor was undeniable. The original lighthouse was a wooden structure, standing at just 35 feet tall, but even that modest beacon made a significant impact on the safety of sailors navigating the hazardous waters of the harbor. In the early years, the light was powered by oil lamps and later, candles. However, the primitive nature of these light sources meant that they could be difficult to see in the often foggy and stormy conditions that plagued the area. As the years went by, it became clear that Boston needed a more reliable and effective lighthouse to handle the growing maritime traffic. In 1783, a new and more robust Boston Lighthouse was built on Little Brewster Island. This new lighthouse stood much taller, at 75 feet, and was made of stone. This improvement not only increased the lighthouse's visibility but also made it more durable against the harsh coastal weather. The light was powered by a more advanced oil lamp, which was more reliable than the previous setup. One of the key developments that made Boston Lighthouse so crucial was its beacon. The new structure featured a Fresnel lens, a breakthrough in lighthouse technology. Invented by French engineer Augustin-Jean Fresnel, the Fresnel lens allowed for brighter and farther-reaching light beams, improving the range of visibility and safety for ships entering Boston Harbor. The lens was a game-changer for the entire lighthouse system in America, and Boston Lighthouse was one of the first to adopt it. Boston Lighthouse continued to play a critical role in guiding ships into Boston Harbor, but by the 19th century, it was clear that it would need further upgrades to keep up with advances in maritime navigation technology. The tower was once again renovated in the mid-1800s, this time expanding its height to 100 feet. This made Boston Lighthouse one of the tallest lighthouses in America at the time. Throughout its long history, the lighthouse has undergone several modifications and restorations to ensure that it remains functional and safe. In the early 20th century, the Boston Lighthouse was equipped with a modern light source powered by electricity, a major shift from the earlier oil lamps and candles. This change made it much easier to maintain the light, especially in adverse weather conditions. Despite all of these changes, the Boston Lighthouse has remained remarkably true to its original design. Even today, the lighthouse is still operational, guiding ships safely through Boston Harbor, although it has been automated, meaning there are no longer lighthouse keepers stationed at the island. One of the most striking features of the Boston Lighthouse is its distinct and elegant appearance. The white tower with its black bands makes it stand out against the rocky coastline and blue waters of Boston Harbor. The lighthouse's design has made it one of the most photographed and recognizable lighthouses in the United States. The lighthouse's iconic look is often seen in various forms of art, from paintings to postcards, and even in modern photography. As with many lighthouses, the Boston Lighthouse has been a focal point for local folklore and stories. Because of its long history and remote location on Little Brewster Island, the lighthouse has become the subject of numerous legends, including stories of ghostly apparitions and eerie occurrences. The island itself is quite small, and the isolation of the lighthouse over the years has contributed to an air of mystery. Some say that the spirits of past lighthouse keepers still linger on the island, keeping watch over the harbor long after they have passed. Boston Lighthouse holds historical significance not just for its age and technological advancements but also for its role in American history. During the Revolutionary War, For example, British troops occupied the lighthouse, using it as a strategic vantage point to watch for American ships. The lighthouse itself became a symbol of resilience for the American colonists, and after the war, it became a symbol of the country's strength and growing maritime presence. One of the most interesting chapters in the history of the Boston Lighthouse occurred in the late 19th century. The lighthouse became the subject of a bitter dispute between the U.S. government and local fishermen, who relied on the light to navigate the harbor. The fishermen argued that the new lighthouse's light was too bright and disturbed their fishing activities. They even went as far as to petition the government to have the light dimmed or removed entirely. Of course, the government sided with the lighthouse, emphasizing its importance in ensuring the safety of ships, but it was a clear example of how the lighthouse impacted the local community in ways that went beyond its primary function. Today, Boston Lighthouse is still owned and maintained by the U.S. Coast Guard. Although the lighthouse is automated and no longer requires a full-time keeper, it remains an essential part of the American maritime infrastructure. It continues to guide ships into the busy Boston Harbor, which serves as a vital port for both commercial and recreational vessels. Visitors to Boston can still catch a glimpse of the lighthouse, though getting to it is no easy feat. Little Brewster Island is only accessible by boat, and it is a part of the Boston Harbor Islands National Recreation Area. The island itself is not open to the public, but there are boat tours available that allow visitors to view the lighthouse from a safe distance and learn more about its history. In fact, the Boston Lighthouse is one of the most visited lighthouses in the region, attracting tourists and lighthouse enthusiasts from all over the world. For those interested in learning more about Boston Lighthouse, the nearby Boston Light Museum provides in-depth exhibits and educational materials about the lighthouse's history, technology, and cultural significance. The museum is a great way to get a closer look at the lighthouse and its role in both local and national history. Over the years, many preservation efforts have been made to ensure that Boston Lighthouse remains standing and operational. The structure has undergone numerous restoration projects to maintain its integrity and functionality. The U.S. Coast Guard has worked alongside local organizations to ensure that the lighthouse remains in good condition, despite the challenges posed by the harsh coastal weather and aging infrastructure. The story of Boston Lighthouse is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of these incredible structures. From its humble beginnings in 1716 to its present-day status as a beacon of safety and history, Boston Lighthouse has truly stood the test of time. It has not only guided countless ships safely into port but also symbolized the strength and determination of the American people in the face of adversity. As we look to the future, it's clear that Boston Lighthouse will continue to play a vital role in guiding mariners through the treacherous waters of Boston Harbor. It will remain an enduring symbol of America's maritime heritage, reminding us all of the critical importance of these beacons in ensuring safe navigation at sea. Outro. World of Lighthouse Channel Outro. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the history and significance of the Boston Lighthouse. We hope you enjoyed learning about one of America's most iconic lighthouses and its fascinating journey through time. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the World of Lighthouse channel for more content on the history and beauty of lighthouses. And if you have a favorite lighthouse you'd like to see featured, leave us a comment below. Until next time, keep shining your light and stay safe on your journeys. This script provides a comprehensive, detailed overview of Boston Lighthouse, from its origins to its role today. It is designed to engage viewers with a mixture of history, technology, and storytelling, making it perfect for your YouTube channel.